What it is, YouTube, you know what it is. It's your boy, the Moose Squad. Let's kick it.
Moose on the loose, and moose on the loose. It'll be party all day long. It moves on the loose, and moves on the loose. What are you waiting for?
Let's mark the wires. And then we'll get into something else that we have to discuss also. So we're marking the wires. This one's going to be blue. And as you can see, that's what I got that pile of tape for. I got the pile of tape. And of course I got red. We're going to mark all the ends. 2 of these wires blue and 2 of the wires red. And then I got a bunch of extra wiring that I'm not going to mark. I'm just going to mark 2. Let me show you this. So I marked both of these and got it done. But I wanted to show you this because this is very important. When you have something like this, you need to replace the wire. Okay. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how to fix it temporarily. So you just take your electrical tape, and your whole idea is to run it taut. So you run it taut, you run it tight. That's what taut means. Run tight. Run as tight as you can get it on the electrical cord. And you want to run it like maybe 2 inches, or maybe about 1.5 inches and to 1.5 inches on both sides of the damage. The reason you do that is because you're basically sealing the damage up, and then we can go ahead and cut it. We got it made. We'll go ahead and cut it, and then we'll show you what we got going. Alright, so I cut it, and as you can see, it is form fitted, and that's it, and then it's just done. So that's basically how you fix wires. Now when checking out your DMX and your power cords, you need to do this on a ritual. So basically, I don't know how all you tear down and set up. What we try to do is we try to especially if we have back-to-backs, we try to make sure that the wire is put back in the box correctly. And if that doesn't happen, then I go in and basically I'll come out and usually either the day of or the day prior to the gig. Usually it's the day prior, so. And then a lot of people when they wrap their wire, they wrap it wrong. Well, I'm going to show you how I wrap it. So I get the wire and I put it like this in my hand. I don't put it taut, and then I just come over. I go like this. I wrap it, then I pull, and I adjust, I pull, and adjust, pull, and adjust. I switch it like that with my fingers. If the wire doesn't go right, I switch it with my fingers and roll. And I do this through the whole wire. As I'm doing this, I'm looking at the wire, I'm adjusting the wire accordingly to what happens, and then I actually now I'm going to say this. There are a bunch of ways to do this. Some people do it the other way. I do it that way. It's easy to wrap. Let me show you again. This is why I like to wrap my wire after a bit. I get this. See if I don't. Notice the ends is marked red. This is my right speaker. I'll be replacing this with a newer wire in the next couple of days. I have a bunch of gigs in the next couple of days, and we'll use that money to replace the wiring on the power. Now notice this power cord. Let me get the power cord all untangled here. And notice it's so imagine going to a gig, and this is why I like to do a lot of setup. If you ever see me at my house, I like to do a lot of setups. And this is one of the reasons I like to do setups. Because when I go through the setup at home, I can go through the wiring and get it all organized and get it all set up and nice and pretty. And it's, once you get wiring in a certain position, you pretty much know your wire and know how to do it. So that's pretty much it. It's just basically inspecting your wires on a normal basis and making sure everything's legit. And as you can see, this came off. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and mark it. And then I gotta fix a rut in it until I can get it replaced. I have to get them replaced. I've had them. Heck, I've had them for a while. So that's the whole deal. Basically, replacing your wires, understanding your wires, making sure your XLR and power cords don't have any anomalies. I'm going to show you this one. I'm going to show you the anomaly that this has, but I made that I shouldn't have done, but I did because I was trying to make my wire longer for the event that we just did and for the school. Notice I'm just twisting it with my fingers. Okay, so right here is what I'm talking about. See right there? I'm going to come back through and I'm going to fix this wire and it's going to be replaced. So we're going to go ahead and replace this wire. I have 2 gigs. Well, I have 3 gigs pretty much. So before July. So, well, actually 2 in the end of June. This week, Battle of the Queens, I believe, is Thursday. And then I think I go in and look at it because they asked me again, and I don't know what time it is. So when I finish this video out, I'll go ahead and tell you what those days are. So anyways, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going through. I'm going to go in through later and finish this project when I have more time. But I wanted to share with you that you don't have to come home looking like this every day. You don't have to. Mind your wires at the gig. I'll tell you more about it in a second. Maintenance on wiring should take place on a ritual basis. Now, I suggest you have doubles of everything that you have. I do have doubles of everything. The only things that I don't have doubles of are the power cords, which I can get them real quickly, but you need to have doubles of everything. It's just should be done that way. So, as you know, I tape the ends, no problems whatsoever. Okay. When I put my wire back in the box, I usually make sure that it's together and it looks good. That way the next gig is easy peasy and it goes from there. So, one thing that I do want to say is that when you're at a gig, I had everything fall forward, and I'm going to explain this to you. So, last month, I did that gig. I had all my music, I kid you not, in Virtual DJ. Okay, so listen to what I did. I've been using Virtual DJ since 2001, 2011. Pretty much since 2011. Okay, so I purchased Virtual DJ. When I purchased Virtual DJ, when I acquired Virtual DJ, it was from a friend of mine who gave me his license because he was getting out of the DJ business. So he gave me all of his license. He gave me his software. He gave me all his information to get in. And I've been using his Virtual DJ. He doesn't do DJing anymore. And he spent $299. He didn't want to throw it away. So he gave me the license. So I've been running his license since he gave it to me. Okay, so his license that he gave me doesn't have title on it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not using streaming services to DJ gigs. I don't use it for that. I use it for requests. But this is the best request machine that I could ever do. I'll go into topic if you want about why I don't transfer the title from Spotify. Yeah, you might see me doing it, but I'm not doing it anymore because I just load up everything on Spotify, and if I have to, I buy the album and buy the music that I need to buy and just go from there. That's pretty much what I do anyway. So, excuse me. So that's pretty much that. I don't want to make this a long video, but I did want to say that stuff. Also, I have 2 gigs coming up, and I'll be replacing my wires. The first one is hold on, they text me a message. The first one is going to be that's the first. So that's the first. Okay, here we go. This is the other place. This is from Beltamar Village in Westlake. So they text me again. saying, yes, I wanted to see if you can book you for June 28th of Wednesday, which is the last week of the month. That's this one. And then let's go into the emails, because the emails is where the battle of the queens are. And this is Valerie. Okay. That's there. Okay, so this is the second annual. It's this week. It's on the 22nd. It's from 5 to 8. But two hours, 3 hours. So I'm supposed to get the music from the drag queens. So I'm gonna go ahead and text her today and say, what up? It's Sunday, so the 22nd we have a gig. Where's the music for the queens? So basically, it's pretty cool. It's at Hippo Insurance. It's they're raising money for kids to go to camp. Yes, kids to go to camp, and also they're raising money for psychological problems that kids have growing up at early ages. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. So anyways, so that's the two events. I hope you enjoyed this video. And do what these guys gotta say, and peace out. Thank you for watching. Ring my bell. Sharing is caring. Leave a comment below. I like it.
It moves on and moves and moves on and moves. It'll be party all day long. It moves on and moves and moves on and moves. What are you waiting for?